Wagwan, it's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, shout out to my man, Izzy Reacts. King is doing amazing things. Go to his channel, show him some love. Conversation and reviews. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like. He has some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. Last time that I checked.
To empty your mind, be formless.
How old are you?
I'm 61.
I'm 60. How long have you been together?
A total of 31 years.
Yeah, we're dating for 6 years, then we got married 25. Yeah.
For half your entire lives, y'all have spent it together.
I've never looked at it that way, but you're right. Yeah, absolutely, half our lives.
How does one make a relationship last 30 plus years?
Part of it is just learning that person. Know what not to say, what not to push, and learning to compromise.
I just want to highlight that right there. You're talking about a 30 plus year marriage. I want y'all to pay attention and really listen. Get the meat and potatoes of it. Because this right here is definitely worth the juice to squeeze. Swallow that.
She lets me be who exactly I am, and I let her be exactly who she is. If I want to act stupid or do something crazy or all of my, my shortcomings, she loves me in spite of, and the same. I just let her be, and she lets me be.
Where do you think most modern day couples struggle to keep it together?
Nobody's willing to compromise. Nobody's willing to say, okay, I'm not even going to fuss over that little bit of thing.
Damn it, man. Damn it, man. Thank you. Thank you. She said it. Most are not willing to compromise. With an addition, accountability, trust, willing to love, knowing how to love, ready to love.
Minor thing.
If he liked another girl's picture on Facebook, you wouldn't give him too much of a hard time for it.
Absolutely not, because he's with me. And if I liked a guy's picture, he'd be like, oh, okay, because he knows I'm with him. My heart.
And women of today, a large number of them, wouldn't feel that way. They'll be saying something totally different. Trust. You know I ain't lying. Swallow that.
Is with him.
Some people aren't as fortunate to have examples like we did. Her mom and dad are married 60 plus years still together. My parents are deceased, but they were married like 60 years before they passed away. So we don't really have an excuse.
One thing he said to me before we got married is divorce is not an option.
Yeah.
Miss Mila, divorce isn't an option. We look at the bullshit that we have today in relationships, marriages. This right here, men and women, is what you should be aiming for. Stop getting divorced and breaking up over petty shit. One thing you don't want to do is self-sabotage. One thing you don't want to do is throw a monkey wrench in your own mix and mess up and destroy your own happiness in your own home. One thing you don't want to do is fumble a pass that was thrown to you. Swallow that.
Whatever we go through, whatever happens, we can work it out and we will work it out.
Yeah.
And do you notice what the sister said and what her husband said? They both come from marriage that lasted over 60 years. Over 120 years of being together. If you combine both of their parents, that's over 120 years. Let that sink in. But see, today in America, women claim this is what they want. But there are lies. This is not what they want. It's far from it. And whenever you meet a woman, automatically they believe once they are laying down with you, once they're letting you smash, they feel that's all they have to offer.
So you mean to tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all?
This is my man sitting right here. We follow each other on TikTok. Peep game though. You want to know if a person is real? You want to know a person is about that? Let a storm happen. Let hard times hit. You'll find out what type of person you really have. Lose your job. lose a family member, get hurt on a job, then you'll see what type of person you really have. Because a real one is going to stand by you. A fake one is going to run and leave you. Swallow that.
Her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some
That food look good, don't it?
deal off. I don't want it. It ain't worth it.
Do y'all see how one-sided it sounds? My dear sisters, do y'all see how ridiculous it sounds once this brother let it out? This is how a lot of black men think in America. I am black, so I'm only speaking about us. You dig? I'm only speaking about us.
But there's a few other black men that got something to say. And we're going to tap into that and let their soul speak.
If you're a black man and you're 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and you're not married to a black woman, go ahead and go get you a foreigner. Go ahead and go get you another race. Go ahead and go get you somebody that can appreciate you. Because these black women, majority of them, they don't like black men anymore. They don't like black men anymore. They don't even, a hard-working black man is not respected in America anymore. The only men that are qualified to date a majority of these black women is Jesus himself. Let me cook for a second. They want you to be over 6 foot tall.
Hold on before I let Brother Man finish cooking. When it comes to dating, and we're noticing things on the Western side, all right? But if you go to other countries and islands, the mentality of women is different. They try to kick it off like how the whole feminism, they try to kick it off in those other places, but they kick it back because that type of shit is not tolerated, especially in the Caribbean and the islands. That whole modern feminist shit, they kick that shit back. We're not going to tolerate that. We're not going to bring that here. Not going to mess up and destroy our culture, because a large number in this conversation here, black women, followed feminism and didn't know what the fuck they was following. And now the reality is slapping them in the face like, we shouldn't have followed that. We didn't know it was going to go this far. That's why you have to be careful of what you follow and who you follow. You see what I'm saying? It's not what you know, it's who you follow. And now, look what has happened. This shit is full blown. But when you go to other countries and other islands and the Caribbean, you will start to notice the difference, the way black men are treated. American black men that go over there to the places are treated. I'm half Jamaican and Samoan, so I have a little bit of both. But I'm going to tell you something. When we love, we love. We don't do this whole feminism shit. Respect upon respect. Love upon love.
You have a big penis. You got to be able to break dance. You got to be able to protect. You got to be able to fight. You got to be able to build a house from scratch. You got to damn near be rich. You got to pray 5 times a day. Like they don't appreciate a hard-working black man anymore. They just don't. But that's okay, because give them a Bible, give them a rose, give them a bottle of wine, and that's what they're content with. Because
let me just also highlight this. Not every black woman operates this way. Let me just highlight that. Because you have some black women that are good, have good integrity, have good hearts, that mean well, that understand. But you have a little bit of everybody. You have a little bit of both sides. The scales change wherever you go. That's the only difference. Let me highlight that.
some men don't want them anyway, because they talk too much. They talk too much. See, they got it all figured out, but the part that they ain't mastered yet is shutting up. That's why they can't even go deal with these other men not marrying them. They'll show a little interest from time to time. Go ahead and go get you a nice little Vietnamese or Cambo, whatever. That's going to be quiet, fold, cook, clean. She just say, when, how, why.
Now, let's be clear. Even though I understand every single thing he's saying, me personally, I don't believe in jumping the fence, because there are a lot of black women that's in Brazil that's fly, but raised to be feminine women and traditional women. There are millions of women in Africa that are raised to be wives.
And I love them places. But again, that's why I had to highlight, here in America. Now, when we talk about overseas and talk about in other countries, hey, bet what's going on here in America on the Western side when it comes to a large number of Black women and marriages and relationships. Not every, but a large number of them. What's going on?
Even though feminism is trying to creep into Africa, most and majority women in Africa are still wife material. Go to South America, you have all those Afro-Latin women that are raised to be wives. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand the frustration from brothers and why brothers are going overseas. I understand why brothers are jumping the fence. Again, I don't agree, but I understand why.
Ladies, I think we have become way too difficult. I think so. And fellas, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but why is it that when a man asks you what you want, and then you give him 5 things, and then he works really hard on those 5 things, as soon as he starts to get the hang of the 5 things that you like and you want, you give him 5 new things. Y'all keep moving the goalposts. And I'm not saying that, things don't come up and everybody is always growing and evolving, but come on, y'all. Y'all don't ever add any new things that y'all give to men. Like nothing. Really, sadly, men really don't get anything.
And it's good to hear a sister say, speak this truth and speak her truth. It's good to hear a sister let her soul speak. It's good to hear a sister highlight things that need to be highlighted, that should have been highlighted, that a large number of modern women do not want to recognize nor see or have a hard time receiving. So when you hear someone that speak like this, and then this sister speaking on behalf of the good men that are out there, she makes some very, very valid, good points. Swallow that.
They get next to nothing. But y'all don't want to cook no more. Y'all don't clean. Y'all don't want to suck no dick. Y'all don't want to rub his back. Y'all ain't nice. Y'all don't tell him he handsome. Like it's almost nothing.
Being selfish.
Y'all get nothing. Men get nothing, and women want everything.
A large number of modern feminist women are not getting what they want. Those are the ones that we see and hear on social media crashing out. Those are the ones that we see on TikTok making these stupid ass videos about how a man curved them and about how they're not getting what they want. Bring back the men that approach women, bring those men back. What you mean to say is bring back the simps. See, that's what you mean to say. Because good masculine men have always been walking around the universe. If you're not choosing a Pookie and Ray Ray in them, then you're choosing a simp. So everything you claim you asked for is right there in front of your face, but you're not gravitating to it. But you're gravitating to what you're accustomed to, what you're used to. You see what I'm saying? Your mindset has to change. If you are not willing to change your mindset and change the way you move, change the way you operate, change the way you look, change the way you live, change the way you respond, then you're going to be between a pimp and a whore place each and every day. And if you see something you like, you got to be willing to snatch that up and quickly. Stop waiting for a man to validate you. Stop waiting for a man to come to you and chase you. If a man is leaning in with good intentions, trying to get to know you, and he's showing you, what the fuck are you doing? You better go snatch him up before somebody else do. And vice versa. If that man is available, ready and willing, you need to be available, ready and willing. If you can snatch up a job, you can snatch up a man. Swallow that.
Men ain't the prize, or men ain't a fucking trophy. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. Cause who the fuck sit here and wait years to get married? You ain't on that man, right? You ain't wait on nobody else. Oh, okay. Who the fuck have to drop down to their knees and propose? Not you, bitch. Go propose to yourself and be by your goddamn self if you feel like that. Stop being one-sided when it comes to these men. The more you sit here and say men ain't the prize, men ain't the motherfucking trophy, the longer you gonna be fucking single.
Come on.
You one of the ones that want to be married so bad. And you wondering why you attracting gnats. Why you attracting bed bugs in your motherfucking life.
Niggas.
Look what the fuck you're saying. You're basically saying men ain't valuable. What way they ain't?
Okay, come on.
You both are. Women and men. Valuable is... Stop being one-sided and making it seem as if men ain't valuable. You wouldn't be sitting here wanting to fucking marry them. Hello? You wouldn't be...
Hey, that's what have your boy been saying? Women are the prize. Men are the prize. It's two good people. They come together. They both are the prize to each other.
You wouldn't be sitting here waiting 20 years for a motherfucking ring or a commitment. I'm not saying men ain't valuable, because yes, they are. They are a trophy, they are the prize. And so are you. One thing you will not have is a husband if you continue to say that
all women are beautiful, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Caribbean, Islander, all beautiful. Stop listening to other women that ain't getting no dick. Try to give you advice. Yeah, I said it. Stop listening to bitter women give you advice. Stop listening to hurt women give you advice. Stop listening to angry women give you advice. If you want some good advice, see, I'm old school. You want some good advice? Go sit down with grandma and grandpa. Have a conversation with them because they've been here before. All right? Stop listening to bad people give you bad advice. You want some good advice? You want to know about men? Ask a man.
red ass mouth. Change that. They are the prize. And it ain't gonna pick me. Some real ass on my side.
She is spitting. She's spitting. And that is why I always tell you brothers on this channel, men, we are the prize. And if you're gonna date, make sure the woman you date sees you as the prize. Make sure the woman that you date treats you like you are the man of her dream. Because if she does not, my brother, she will disrespect you always. She will look down on you, especially if she's a woman that's making money, especially if she's a career woman. She will forever look down on you. She will be combative and she will not submit. She will not submit. Why? Because to her, she's doing you a favor to be in your presence. You should be honored and glad that she is dealing with you. That is.
And I also want to highlight, when two people like each other, it will show. It would be something either one of you would do that will put a smile on each other's face. You know, the kind that make you look like a 2-year-old. Or if y'all want to go hang out, it don't matter where y'all go. It don't have to be out to dinner. It can be for ice cream. It can be for coffee. Or it can just be her coming over to your place or you going over to her place. See, those are the little things, you see. In this whole day and age right now, in this generation, the dating market is screwed. It's fucked, but it can be fixed. It all depends on the individuals and where their mindset is at. Be yourself. Be genuine. Let's continue.
Is what you get when you want the woman instead of her wanting you. You understand what I'm saying? So, again, only date a woman that sees you as the prize.